Hey, welcome, Levi. Welcome. Glad that you're tuning in. Get rid of that.
So, we've got a fun show tonight. We're going to chat since I don't have any music. We're going to chat for a little bit. Always nice to see you. We're actually going to be we're going to show off a little bit more of the co-op today. So, we're going to see Gabe and myself playing together side by side, and we'll show the pros and cons of that and how that works. So, I think Gabe usually likes his magic classes.
I like my magic, don't get me wrong.
So I'm going to play a strength character. So it'll be might and magic going through it. See what happens. I'm really going to build an oddball character, at least as far as starting here. To be fair, it is a game that I've created, I've spent a lot of time with, and ironically, I've only actually played it once. So, we do have a video. You know what? Why not? Let's just switch over to... Bam! So, we got Gabe here, of course. We're still setting up, so
Hi.
you're going to see us... I don't even know where I put my phone. There it is.
Yes, we have our videos. The videos are up. We are working on getting them. You know what? I think I'll use this voice for the merchant. Welcome to my wares.
We were still setting up and getting stuff set up, so you have to excuse us while we get this. I feel awkward doing this on camera. But
there's no need to feel awkward. This is a board game. You have to take time to set up.
Alright, I'm gonna get that shut down because usually you watch that side of things.
What's right too?
I've got this guy over here. So, Levi, right?
Correct.
So what we're gonna do is we've grown accustomed to our trivia questions. So we are gonna have another trivia question or two tonight, and get it right. You get your name up there as on screen as one of the player characters.
Hopefully, if you can answer it quick enough.
Gotta be the first one in.
Why do I feel like it's like a cross of like Mr. Krabs and someone else? It's something else.
So, all right. Well, I just finished eating, so cool, awesome. What you eating? What you got tonight? Did you cook? Did you order in? I'm curious. I think I'm going to...
Okay, I think I've posted everything I can. So everywhere is posted, and it's 6:01. So hey, we're live!
We're live! So I know we still have a few more people joining us, so I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes here. I feel like I'm gonna need to go back in and edit cut off the beginning of the stream here. We've got some good information today. We've got a good show today, and please feel free to chat with us. We're gonna try to keep this open to suggestion, and we're slowly gonna open it up so you guys can play with us.
Hopefully, we're gonna try to. Because he's deciding on what equipment he wants to put on, and I'm deciding well, I've already decided my equipment, so. Hello, welcome to my wares. How may I help you? Oh, you want to buy wares? Cool, I produce 5 wares every time you visit me. Except for when you've bought in enough, and then I bring another item.
So Gabe's playing merchant today.
I am.
I don't know if we covered that bit.
Still trying to figure out a way to... Why? Now I just realized it's Apu. That's who feel like I'm emanating right now.
Oh, Simpsons?
Yep.
Just realized I need this. Nope, not this one.
They say that there's a secret to this dungeon. On top of me producing wares, it is all a simple buy, and no matter the rarity, no matter how good it is, it's always 10 to buy. And if you wish to sell me items that you pick up through the dungeon or through enemies, it will be $5 or five gold per. So I need to make a profit. That's how I keep bringing you good price wares.
All right. So we've got several of us just came online, so thank you.
Yes.
We haven't started yet. We were still setting up, just kind of waiting for a few of us to join. I knew you guys were coming. So the fruit's not bad, just well aged.
That is the best kind of fruit, especially when it ferments.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we'll start talking it up. So what are we doing tonight, Gabe?
We will be doing a multiplayer run through the dungeon. We're doing it fresh, so that way it doesn't. What happened last week will not carry over this time. So, and we're going to actually explain a little more throughout it. Maybe dazzle in a little role play if you were hearing me just a few seconds ago, just so we can show off like how much fun you can have with this. As it sits, we're going to have Aaron working enemies, but he's actually going to be playing with me at the same time. No bias, Aaron. No.
So we're going to be alternating who's playing enemies just to kind of keep that bias fresh. So yeah, being a separate character, I can choose to help him. I can choose not to help him. I can argue over what items we're going to take off the merchant if we both want the same one. You know, I can run off on my own. We're going to see a little bit of
it's like
what we can do.
It's like I could really use your help, Aaron. I don't know. What would you give me?
Nah, I'll let you take the damage. It's fine.
Okay, fine. But as it sits, we've gone ahead and set up our characters. It looks like Aaron's going into his strength build, so he's going to be like swinging a sword as hard as he can. And then, as I've been doing with most of my previous characters, it's well-rounded specking into magic. So that typically is my class, is because I like being at range and not being hurt.
So a challenge I've got, the way I built my characters, I did, being a strength class, I did put a lot in strength. I want to hit hard. I put a decent amount in speed. I went a few turns to hit hard. However, my mind is still at 1, so I can only equip one item at a time, so that might be a little tricky on my end. However, I can hold a lot, so I'm going to update that.
Yeah, you can hold a lot. As it sits, I can only hold 2 items in my backpack.
So, we saved you guys a little bit of time. We went ahead and set up our base stats. We are going into the merchant. So, we'll go ahead and open up, give the floor to the merchant, and see if we can't get this started.
Welcome, travelers. Are you here to pick up wares or possible good items to help you continue your floors? If you are, I offer you really good deals. 10 coin per item. If you wish to sell me items, from wherever you get them, it's only 5 gold. I need to make a profit. I am a merchant. I also offer a couple of other items. One being a loaf of bread, restores 25 HP immediately.
Ironically, I forgot about the extra stuff.
And then I also offer a long rest. So I placed up a cot right here next to us. You can rest, take a nap, however long that is. It increases your max HP by 5. But it does cost 5 gold to use, right?
10.
It costs 10 gold. Right. My bad.
Yes, everything's 10 except for revive.
Any amount of 10 gold you spend, leading up to 30 gold, increases my level, which allows me to bring more wares. As it sits, the max you get is 5, because you are being stingy. Buy into me, and I will bring more wares to you. So maybe next time I'll bring 6. But as it sits, I want to give you a word of warning. There is a legend with this dungeon that for every floor you go to, the harder it gets. And on top of that, they say that only one is allowed to leave.
So on that note, we are going to be adjusting difficulty as we seem fit, just to keep it challenging, keep it fresh. So we're going to try to keep on our toes tonight. So I'm already seeing a few things I want, and I want to see what they are.
I see a couple of things that the merchant has offered as well.
So there's one item here that's favored towards magic. The rest are favored towards
attack. So as it sits, he's got the benefit this time.
So we're gonna go ahead and roll and see what's going on here with the merchant.
That is a 6
on him.
On defender.
So I'll take this one.
The defender.
All right, so we're gonna see. We've
Whoops.
A few things here. We're just gonna see what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for this next one.
So as it sits, we have dealt out things. We're just trying to get the items sorted out.
All right, and go ahead and roll for that.
5.
There's that.
And I'll let you roll for that.
All right, we got a 7 on what could be Gabe's new card. Seven's not too bad. The highest you can roll is a 10.
So,
Alright.
I have now found your wares with the rolls you have given me. I offer you 3 attackers, 1 defender, and 1 magic class. Let me know what you wish to buy. That one actually.
So I have a armor piece that was offered. I'm gonna go and just read it here. So I get to increase my max HP by 10 while this is equipped, and then reduce break chances by 10% on any battle item potions I have equipped, which is, yeah, that's not too bad.
I think I'm gonna pick that up.
What if I want it? What if I want it?
Well, we can do a couple of different things. You have 3 out of the 5 options.
Ooh. There's also a giant axe. It does pretty considerable damage, but with a hit penalty, because it's a giant axe. Why wouldn't it have a hit penalty? Where did he come off of? Okay, I guess it makes semi-sense. Let's see. We've got a slow bomb.
Ooh.
That is proven interesting.
That could be very interesting. I take it reduces speed.
So it targets an area, and then it gives slow to everyone in the area. It does have a break chance, but it reduces everyone's speed by 2 that's in that designated area. So that's really significant.
We got our movement bonus again.
How did we get that again?
Because it's 5. So one of the items that the merchant has brought is that, I brought you the nimble hoverboard. It allows you to move 4 spaces on your turn. Funny enough, we've had that last game, and it proved to be very crucial in a couple of moments, except the slime room, to where I just kept getting cornered.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
That is a good one, which I was looking at.
So whenever you deal damage, restore 2 HP. Whenever you are dealt damage, restore 2 HP.
So it's a set amount of HP game, but it could be very helpful early game.
So that's actually...
I see 3 items I possibly want in here.
These are pretty good. I feel like since we haven't... I can argue with you over what's what.
Like, I can already see a build forming for me.
You know what? You pick first, and I'll tell you if I'm going to fight you for it.
Which is always an option. If two patrons cannot agree on who gets the item, you may duel for it. Oh. But do note, your damage carries over.
Got a couple updates in this game, too, we'll talk about later. I don't really want to interrupt this going on. But I meant to open with that. Okay.
I actually wanted to pick up the passive armor.
Well, then I'm taking this guy.
Okay, that's fine. Well, then
Bam.
I'm going to pick up this guy.
No. Well, fine.
As it sits, you have purchased 30 coins worth, so you have upgraded me to bring 1 more item next time you see me. If you live to see me.
I'm torn. I'm going to... Yeah. Alright, so this is a B tier item, so it's not huge. I like it though. I don't like that hit penalty. So, taking this.
So I'm gonna go on ahead and sell this guy to gain another 5 gold to pick up this guy. So I'm now at 25 gold. Do we have?
Yeah. Oh no. But it should be, yeah, right there. What bums me out is that the way there's so much risk and reward in this game that the classes that we're picking items from right now, we're not going to see those again for a while. So
we will not.
If there's a better item that class could produce, we're not going to see it. But we won't see them as an enemy either for a while. So there's that. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to tap out and say that's me. And I guess I will put these guys up. And let's get some actual board game going on here.
Yes.
So, did you want me to take enemies first, or did you want enemies first?
You're welcome to take enemies first, since I did the merchant.
Here, if you wouldn't mind.
So for those who, since we still can't show the card deck on stream, we're going to try and the generator. Everything is based off the cards that we've developed.
We built a dungeon deck, and that's the biggest thing. The dungeon deck's not been on stream, but one of the updates is we are officially in production for our first core set. So,
oh, cool.
We're still a little bit a ways from having a polished looking set, but it's coming. It's coming very soon.
Oh, we got the Mad Monk.
So do you remember the new boss rule that I talked about last stream?
We could generate a boss based off of anybody we want.
So that applies. I'm gonna put this up.
Oh, so funny enough, if you're wondering about the classes that were pulled, note there are only 4 classes. The ones that were pulled were Defender class, Magic class, and then 3 support classes. So we can see some crazy things with that. So I guess we'll go on ahead and are you going to make a big boss?
I'm gonna let you decide because I'm gonna put this up real quick.
So we're gonna go on. I think we should go on.
You know what? I'm enemies first. Let me decide.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Let's do this. Let's have some fun, guys. We're just gonna go pop. Gonna see a 3-star boss? Let's see a 3-star boss.
3-star boss off the bat.
We've only seen this once. No.
Yes. No.
You know what? You know what? Let's
do two tier 1 bosses or 2 tier 2 bosses.
Let's do that.
Because
let's do that.
But funny enough, when we did before we for those who have not known, there is such a thing as a tier 5 boss, which means you've pretty much dealt out enough enemies to go through the deck and have to reshuffle. So by that happening, it could be really crazy because we actually tried to build them up and get them ready to start playing, and then I drew the slime room. So that took all that work, turned them into tier 5 slimes, which were annoying.
You fought well, and we had to actually cut that one short. Game forfeit. But I think with enough time and energy, you could have pulled that off. No,
I had no self-healing.
That's right, your potion broke.
Like, the only time I would start healing is if I was able to knock down the bigger guys that do 14, or that were dealing 10, to knock them down to where they were dealing 5, because then I would gain 1 HP every time I was hit.
Can you roll me on those?
Yes, so we'll roll you on this guy right here, the one support that isn't a tier. That is a...
And we're going to set this up on stream. So, Gabe, what does your HP end up being? 35?
My HP ended up being 35.
He went all magey, but he still loves his armor.
I still like my armor because I want to have some health.
To be honest, a lot of people like that armor. Is that a speed 3, I see?
That is a speed 3.
Alright, we got you updated?
Oh, dang, that's a good... If that wasn't on an enemy, that'd be worth it to pick up for me. Alright, so now we're going to go from support class to magic class. Ooh. Ooh.
Alright, so we're going to go... Yep, so just like this. So that is going to be... Got that updated. We're going to have... Sorry, here. I'm sorry for the lack of music. I've been trying to get the music hooked back up, and unfortunately...
Just doesn't want to.
Well, getting the stream set up while working and balancing other things, sometimes it's tricky getting everything set up the way I like.
Ooh. Ooh, that could be disgusting.
Alright, so... Pistols at Dawn.
Oh. Ooh. Oh no, why did I roll high?
We've got a pretty nasty tank here coming at us.
Yeah, because funny enough, he's the Mad Monk just gets more angry the more you hit him. So he wanted. I'll just go on. Gohan. Let's just go on ahead and.
It's not Gohan.
It's not Gohan. Let's just go on ahead and read out what we have. We have our number 3 enemy currently has an ability that is it's a magic wisp. So with that, it allows them to target a unit within 2 spaces, gains the following buff. Magic Wisp. The unit talents that calculate for mind gain an increase equal to your mind stat. Remove this buff at end of phase. So this is due to it being a support, they can cast this on somebody else within 2 spaces. So let's say it was Aaron got this ability and casted it on me. Then what ends up happening is that anything that calculates for a mind stat, so if I deal mind damage, I would actually be dealing double mind damage on top of its bonus.
Alright, so since I get to play enemies this time, hey look, our board shifted. Let's get that back a little bit there. How's that looking, guys? I apologize again, I haven't had time to get new markers, so it's a little hard to see, but I've got number 1 over here, I've got 2 and 3 entering in this end. Doesn't really matter because they both have to come through this door. So, my video keeps cutting in and out for some reason. Must be something on my end. Let us know if it continues, or if there's someone else in chat. Let us know if you're getting the same issues.
Pistols at dawn.
Pistols at dawn.
It's happening to me too.
Gabe's getting some of it too. You know what? Let me check something on my end.
So, but at least we sound okay. No one said anything about audio issues. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
I exited out of Twitch. I'm double checking.
Just checking a few things here on this end. I've got a really long butt internet cord that I can carry over into here. Ooh.
Oh, that's up. There it goes.
Okay. So
okay, not bad. It was just that initial startup.
I think I know what's interfering.
What's that?
What Shay's doing in the other room.
She's streaming something?
No, she's playing a pretty internet heavy game. Which might be interfering. Okay. Are we sounding better? I saw some improvement.
Yeah, we saw some improvement, so hopefully that should help out. But we'll just keep us updated on what you see or if anything comes up. So another enemy we have is our Mad Monk. So our Mad Monk has a very interesting ability right now.
He's got a pretty interesting build. His whole kit's interesting.
His whole kit's interesting purely because it's about taking damage and tanking it. His first ability that I don't know why I kept rolled high on him. He has 2 high cards on him. His first one is it's known as Legendary Strength. When you activate it, you may remove any number of counters from this talent to gain a +1 permanent strength for every 5 counters you remove. And its passive is whenever you receive physical damage, add a counter to this talent. So it takes a bit for him to get powered up, but if we just keep hitting him and it's not taking him down, he will hurt. And then we have our Bladed Mercenary, which is our other tier 2 boss.
Yeah, let's get all these guys flipped the same way for me here.
Yeah. And his abilities is that you may activate only one of the following per turn. It's known as Demon of the Lamp. So he has a little genie that he gets to bring with him.
Yo! Big news, dang. Wait, you have big news? Are you talking about my big news?
Do you have big news? What are you talking about?
I announced something about like 5-10 minutes ago, so I want to make sure we're not talking on that. Because I would love to talk more on that.
Our Bladed Mercenary includes activate. Target unit within 3 spaces is dealt target level unavoidable damage. This damage cannot be reduced to units HP below 1.
So we'll talk more on this later, but basically it's a it's set damage equal to a player's level. So last game when Gabe was getting all these different levels, that means he's gonna be dealt more damage per hit, and I think it ignores defenses, right? Because it's unavoidable damage?
It's unavoidable, so it ignores defense. The other one is that there's a 50% chance to remove a talent from target unit within 1 space and then add it to your bag. So it
Nice.
has a steal effect.
Nice. It's an either or though, right?
You can use one or the other.
Okay.
Once per turn, and it must be on cooldown, so you can only use it once per phase.
Ah.
And then we also have the Junction Magic Defense. Its passive is that when you have a Summon Talent equipped, gain the following effects depending on how many Scroll Talents you have equipped. 1 to 2, reduce elemental damage you would receive by 2. 3 to 4, reduce the elemental damage you would receive by 3. 5 or more, reduce elemental damage by 5.
And he's got a summon equipped. That's his first card.
Yes.
So he's already chaining off.
He's already chaining off, yeah. So he's already able to reduce his elemental damage by 2.
So cool. Awesome. And you're the mage. So I guess I got eyes on him.
It's hard mode for me.
All right. So let's get to it. So speed-wise, we've got Gabe at 3, me at 3, and then our highest speed on our boss is 2 because we're in the first floor. So they're still...
How are they 4, 4, and 2? I thought it would be 4, 3, 3 on both the bosses.
So this would be basic because we have a basic, right?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
basic stats.
Yeah, like
And
it's
then you've
level
got
5.
the boss adjustment would be that much.
Yeah, but remember on the boss adjustments level, it goes depending on the level. So that means the strength would be 4, the mind would be 3, and the speed would be 3. Because remember, you would have it go all the way down before it hit the top again.
Yeah, so it would be...
So why is this one 2?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna consult for just a second.
Sorry,
No,
misunderstanding on
we're
my
good.
point.
No, it's okay. We want to make sure we're both on the same page. All right.
I know that's how it functioned previously, but I guess we changed it at some point. I just never paid attention.
But we're good here?
Yeah, we're good here.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as we're good here.
Yeah, I understand now. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right. So I'm on enemies this time. Next floor, Gabe will be...
Enemies.
Let me enter the room. So
Yes,
Gabe will switch it
enter the
up. Now, knowing him, he might put everybody on one boss. We'll see.
It's like, let's have a challenge.
All right, so honestly, we got this bottleneck to deal with, and I kind of like the lineup on everybody. So we're just gonna move. Wait, I don't move yet. It's not enemy's turn. Gabe, I'll give you, since I'm playing enemies, I will let you go first.
Cool. I move 1.
All right, so then that is my turn. Now I've got the.
Movement bonus.
Actually, hold on. I've got another.
Oh, so you have 4 speed. So technically, you go first.
Yeah. Well,
We'll
this
just
is true.
We'll just split it as you're taking your turn.
1,
now.
2, 3, 4. I can move 4 spaces. Bam. All right, then Gabe goes.
Which I just did. I moved. So now enemy's turn.
So, like I said, we can't shoot through walls. Which, by the way, I've got several classes coming that can do tricks like that. I've got a fun one that lets you let the party walk through walls and see through walls.
Oh, that's interesting.
With drawbacks, though.
It's always got to have drawbacks.
Okay, so enemies have gone.
Phase 2.
My turn. So
yeah, turn 2.
since I'm fast and I swing a heavy weapon, I'm gonna try to keep them separated. So this is 1, 2, and 3, and they're paired off, and he can run solo by himself. So that's not actually helpful. But I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm in. Your turn.
Yeah. He just has that giant movement bonus straight forward, and I'm like, I'll catch up. Don't worry.
I almost feel like this needs a penalty, but it's such a high tier card that
It's a mid tier card, to be honest.
yeah.
It's like dead in the middle.
I'm checking right now to see if it's actually balanced.
It should have a penalty.
I think this needs to drop. I
Yeah,
think that
it should actually.
I gotta check my balance notes. It doesn't matter.
I think it should actually remove one speed because you're gaining so much movement off of one card.
We'll see.
Like, I think that would be a more balanced card.
Okay, so wait, this is turn 2. So I went to enemies. Enemies turn, right? So this guy. While there's a counter on this talent, reducing the elements of damage received to 0 from units. Oh, well, that's interesting. That's not going to be very good here in a minute. So I am going to reroll for this. So he's going to change up his abilities. Boop. Did not roll well.
Well, he's gotten 10, 8, and now 6.
Oh, I came off an 8.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got him. That was his last turn, actually. So moving over to the other enemies.
Which would be number 2. Our Bladed Mercenary.
So 2 is going to creep forward. And I don't think this is actually going to help anybody right now.
You gonna re-roll that one?
I'm thinking I will. So I'm going to re-roll this guy. 2 and 3. I don't roll well. I simply don't roll. I'll let Gabe keep rolling. He rolls high.
Don't do that. I feel like I'm not finding.
Did we lose her?
Yeah, I'm too far back.
Look for H.
There it is.
So just keep one. Yeah, keep one in there and just pull the rest. There we go.
There you go.
Make this easy.
Or at least somewhat easy.
Alright, so I'm exchanging my 4 for a 3. I'm doing great for myself. Alright. Hey, deals damage at range. That could be... So, the card itself is called Bottle of Wine. Deals strength physical damage to target unit within 2 spaces. You just throw that wine bottle. If the target takes damage from this talent, they gain the following debuff. Dizzy. And then destroy this talent after use. So you throw a wine bottle, it breaks, and they're stunned for a turn. I love it.
So now we're moving to turn 3.
Turn
Funny
3.
enough, they couldn't have gone.
She couldn't have. She couldn't have.
We'll count it as her 1 turn next turn. Or next phase.
Yeah, we'll pay it forward, pay it back. Anyway, yeah, we'll lock it down.
The debt collector's coming next phase.
Alright, so I'm up on 3. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, because I have to move 4. So there's my turn. Gabe's still catching up. Turn 4, so I'm going to take off my... Yeah, so I'm going to do a switch action, and I'm going to switch out...
He got there.
However, by switching that out, I am going to lose my speed bonus.
So he is down to 3.
I'm down to 3. That's okay. Okay, I've got my sword. I'm really wishing I would have picked up that axe. That would have been beautiful. Okay, so that was my turn 4.
Moving into new phase, turn 1. We are now back to that. Since you had higher speed last time, we'll keep you going first.
Well, so it does recalculate at the beginning of each phase. So we're tied, and I told you a tie would go to you. So you can start.
All right.
That's one thing that doesn't cover. Speed doesn't typically change a lot between phases, but at the start of each phase, it is recalculated.
Okay.
All right. So my turn. I got my sword. Strength times 2. My base at 4. So I'm doing 8 damage to boss guy over here.
To our Mad Monk. Mad Monk takes at, but don't forget about his counter increase.
Yeah, you know what? I got a spare dice somewhere.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
How did I know we were going there? I knew I needed to keep this around for some reason.
Yes.
Alright, so what is this? The start of your turn, place count this talent for each talent you have on cooldown. Oh, well, that's not. The end of your turn, remove all counters from this talent, restore HP to your... Okay, that's cool. I need to get rid of that.
He has 1 talent for every time he takes, or 1 counter every time he takes damage. And once he reaches 5 counters, he can permanently increase his strength by 1.
So what's that there? Yes. Okay. So let's update him here.
If you can imagine with the last one I had that like gave me free counters on that. Because there is no cooldown to it. I could have just like, I'm gonna like send 15 counters over there and increase my strength by 3.
I need to put little character icons built into these the little stream stats down there. All right. So I've done my turn, done my damage. Gabe's already gone, so we're coming back around to the enemies.
Yes.
So I've got 4 strength on number 1, so we're on number 1 right now. So I am going to, being unbiased, I'm going to take the opportunity to hit my character, hit myself for, it's going to be 4 damage.
Yes.
So I didn't bring in armor, so I'm playing it risky here. I'd like to, there we go. Alright, so 4 damage will put me at 21. Let me update my card here. And now we're swinging around to number 2, which is simply going to move because I like that lineup. 3, we've agreed that she's taking her turn ahead of time.
So turn 2.
Back to Gabe.
To me. We're gonna do that.
Gabe's catching up.
I'm catching up, guys. Don't worry.
All right, so back to my character. Right there, that one.
This one.
That one. I really need to get this set up. They just look like black spots. Anyway, hey, we never did our trivia question.
We never did do our trivia question. If you want your name to be one of our names, whether it be my name right here to be your actual username,
or the green square,
or the green square right there, you just have to answer the trivia question. First 2 people to answer will get their names there instead of our names.
So if for some reason you've been off the internet for the last couple days, you've missed the announcement that Sora is now the final character in Super Smash Brothers. How awesome is that?
I think everybody's been waiting for him, but then a lot of people are mad because, hey, another anime sword fighter. Yay!
I think we all wanted Sora before the whole, oh, look at these anime sword fighters became even a thing.
Yeah, because they were just, from my understanding, is that anime sword fighters are actually the easiest for Sakurai to actually program.
And so another thing is, although we didn't get Doom Guy, we did get the Doom Guy skin.
We did get the costume for the Mii Gunner, which is pretty cool. So hey, the Isabella Doom Guy meme lives on in Super Smash Brothers.
So my question, if you can answer it, you can take the player 2 spot on the green square. Is with Sora being added to the roster, how many characters are there now playable in Super Smash Brothers?
Not including costumes.
Yeah. So we'll leave that open. Gabe, I think you had a question?
No, you kind of gave away my answer already.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, it's all good. So we'll go off of who's ever the first one and who's the second one to answer that. Those 2 will get their names on the board for us.
I had to find questions that are less Googleable.
Touche.
So give us a trivia question about something random that happened during your last stream. Can you customize your guy in Halo?
Yes. What color was my Spartan on the previous Halo stream?
There we go. All right, so we were on turn 2. The enemies have taken their turn. Did you take your second turn?
I took my second turn and moved, so we're now moving on to you.
Moving on to me, and I'm swinging for 8. So I'm going to take another 8 chunk off
the big boss
top guy. So that puts me at... so it should be, what, 36? I need to take him down before he starts growing up. That does give him a counter for taking a hit, sadly, but I like that. So wait, I went for, no, I'm after you. So his turn.
Is he gonna hit you for 4 again, or is he gonna re-roll?
Running wouldn't do me any good. I want to get rid of, you know what? Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna take a chance this one time. So I'm re-rolling this bottom one here because that's not going to do me any good right now. I should have took him up to a tier 3.
And now he's trading out a 6 for a 3. Or a 2 for a 3. Never mind, he's going up. On a Wednesday.
When you deal physical damage to a single unit, you may remove 8 counters from this talent. If you do, permanently reduce that unit's agility by 1.
Oh god.
When you're dealt physical damage, add a counter to this talent.
So it takes 8 turns to get to, but
we'll see if he makes it that far. Taking a permanent speed hit.
and a permanent, but he also gains a permanent strength bonus.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, he wants me to hit him.
Yeah, he wants to be hit. It's like, hit me. Come on.
I gotta get that healer across the room. I did not do the pairing right. I should have the healer with him. Okay, so that's his turn. So number 2, catching up. Number 3, can't play. Can't play.
Going to turn 3. I move forward. Aaron.
All right. Boring. I'm gonna swing for another 8. Taking those chunks. So
his
that
counter goes to 3, and his other counter's at 1.
that's gonna put me at 28. Oh, I gotta keep swinging. Okay, cool.
So if you just went, Aaron.
I can keep swinging. Yeah, no, your turn.
Yep, we're going back to new phase. So I'm going to go on ahead and start throwing in some damage. So I'm going to hit 2 for 3.
2 for 3. All right, so let's go over here to number 2. He's got range, but he's not hitting as hard.
But I do have a magic scroll that's called the Pleasure of Pain. So, well, I forget which term. Is it masochistic or sadist? I know Levi can answer this quickly, but it's
masochist is when you hurt yourself.
I think that's actually when you get pleasure out of, or you get a pleasure out of dealing pain, and the other ones you get pleasure out of taking pain.
So,
as it sits, the Mag Monk is one of them. we can promise that.
All right, so you did damage. Was there anything that's hitting the board?
No, I just I restore 2 HP, but I'm at max HP.
Okay, cool. My character's been hit twice, right?
Yes.
Twice or once?
Once, because there was a reroll.
Masochist likes
pain. So that would be our Mad Monk. He's the masochist since he likes receiving the pain, and I'm the sadist that likes to deal the pain because it heals me.
All right.
Is that correct, Levi? Please let me know.
So turn 1, I went. You went. So back on enemies.
Yeah. No, you didn't go.
Okay, my character hasn't gone.
Yeah, your character hasn't gone.
All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm going to. Oh, I don't have it equipped.
You don't?
I don't have it equipped. Oh, I was gonna jump across the map, but I don't have it equipped, and I don't want to waste a turn to put it on. Not while I'm sitting here in front of the guy. So I'm gonna swing again for 8 to the enemy. So I'm just gonna charge up his counters, and he's gonna get nasty. But I've got him down to 20.
You do have him at 20.
Yes. All right, so that's my turn.
So it's now boss's turn.
Want to move? Yeah. No. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna swing at my own character for 4. So that's gonna put me up at, was it 17?
I guess it's a benefit for me being so slow on like movement, because I'm like just sitting back here, haven't taken any damage. I've only dealt 3 damage. Aaron's been swinging like crazy, but he's now taken some hits.
I am, but I've dealt some damage.
You have dealt some damage, but we still have another enemy at 50 health.
Yeah, well, I'll get there. Hopefully. I still have a potion. It's still early. I don't have any healing after that, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Hopefully his potion doesn't break.
And that number 3, that's that class that likes to stun people, so that might gum up the gears.
Yep. Number 2's turn.
All right, so 2 has range, right? Within 3 spaces.
I can be hit. You cannot.
So now he can only steal from a character within 1 space.
Or he can deal 5 damage to me, which is unavoidable.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to drop there.
Okay.
That's my move on 1. 3 is moving down because she's so slow.
3 is so slow.
And Back to you, Gabe.
Back to me. Well, then by that move, I'm gonna move forward 1. So then it's your turn, Aaron.
All right. So since it's my character's turn, I'm gonna keep swinging. So I'm gonna do another 8 because I need to get at least 1 out of the picture before things get really tight. So by doing this, I'm gonna give him enough counters to start boosting his stats.
Yep.
But I'm gonna do it because I think 8 damage is something that needs to happen. So I'm gonna put him down to 12. I am really happy that he doesn't have access to his healer.
If he wants to get that strength bonus, he has to activate his talent, which means he can't hit you for a turn.
Yeah.
But then he's gonna hit you with 5.
I'm going full slash and dash. So did this one get bumped up too?
Yes, it did. It bumped up to 3.
Okay. I didn't know if you bumped it already.
I
All right,
did.
cool.
But that one needs 5 more hits, and then
we're not going to see that one.
We're not going to see that. Luckily, we're hitting him too.
Yeah, luckily I don't want that speed dock because that's what would happen.
Yep.
Okay, so enemy's turn. So the boss, number 1, has an opportunity to take a turn to remove counters and gain a bonus to his strength, which would put him up to 5, which is significant if he was doing anything with it. He doesn't really have any. He was all set up for. I did not play him well. I could have played this so much better. I needed to put him over there with the healer, but I didn't, and it cost him his life. It's going to anyway.
Well, let's go ahead and he can be like, I may have the counter, but it's just not worth it. It's just worth getting you down.
So we're gonna pop my character again for 4. That's gonna drop me down to 13.
Uh-oh. Aaron, take a friendly word of advice from your teammate. If you hit him again, note you will die. Because if number 2 decides to just go full on you, you will die.
So I'm trying to play this non-biased, and so number 2 would come in with the summon. I set that up last turn, hitting my character again for level damage. I'm level 5.
So if you take a turn to equip Nimbus to get out of there, do it.
That drops me down to 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because note, 2 can hit you. Next, this turn.
2 just hit me. I just put it in.
2 just hit you for 5.
I'm down to 8, and 3 can't play. So we're back around.
So we're back around. On this turn, swap. So when it comes to new phase, you can get out of there.
I'm hurting.
Like you're low enough to where you can't even kill number 4 or number 1. You can't kill that boss and make it out alive.
I think I'm gonna take a risk on a potion.
Okay.
But that doesn't.
So I'm gonna, since I'm already in range and it is my turn.
Oh no, I've got speed. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's turn 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit 2 for 3 again. So it's gonna bring him down to 44.
44. You could definitely tell that my damage has been doing some heavy chunks because this damage is slow right now.
Yes, and it is your turn now.
Yeah, so I am going to switch out for my hoverboard, I think is what you were calling it.
Yes, your hoverboard.
Which will then bump up my speed 1, so now I have 4 speed.
So technically,
so now
turn 4, he can get out.
I will 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Because I have to move 4.
And then we
can't move less. That's one of the catches.
So new phase, I'm gonna hit 2.
Nope, me first.
Oh yeah, that's right. Aaron goes first.
Recalculated. So I'm gonna swing. You know what? I should have bumped it back.
Technically, there is a way you cannot be hit, but you will take damage. But you will have to use a potion if you want to live.
You know what? I should.
You should just use the potion. You can take the 4.
I will. I'm gonna take the potion. I'm a little too close to the chest if I don't. No, I want that. Give me that.
Because as it sits, he only needs 2 turns to hit you.
So, how does the potion work? For those who haven't seen our streams, potion is a guaranteed 10 restore. So I've went ahead and calculated for that. Yes. It does have a break chance of 30%. What does that mean? That means I'm going to roll this dice now that I've chosen to activate this effect, And if I roll a 1, 2, or 3, which is that 30% chance, then it breaks. It's gone. If I roll higher than 3, I get to keep it, and I need that because I went really low there on damage. So, and I've been rolling low. This is not good. 3. Ah.
And his potion breaks, but he does get the heal off, so he's at 18. But now he is, his potion is gone.
That one. That's the one. I almost broke my armor, which wouldn't have made much sense.
Yep, so that feels bad. He did at least get the 18, so he can survive a couple more hits, but he needs to get out of there as soon as he can.
Because all healing we have left between us is on Gabe. And it's that same potion that can break.
Except I have it to where it breaks on 20%.
Oh,
because of my passive.
That's right, you get the armor?
I did get that armor.
Nice.
So mine actually has a 20% chance to break, since my armor gives it a minus 10% break chance.
This game was designed to chain off these combos like this, so you kind of get that card game feel.
Yes.
So that was my turn. So you are up.
Hitting 2 for 3.
2 for 3
again, because I can't do anything, and I heal for 2, but I'm at max health.
All right, so 2 for 3. We are looking great on time too, so we're gonna hopefully see some more stuff going on here. Enemy's turn, right?
Yes, it is boss's turn. Does he want to take that turn to get that bonus strength, or does he want to?
So, although I'm playing against myself, the move I would think that would be the most strategic in this situation would be this simple move right there.
Yeah, because it would stop you.
So I'm out of melee range, and I would have to move my 4 spaces. Not that I couldn't jimmy that, but most likely any movement that puts him in range is going to be mostly in range of the summon.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that's the best strategic move for 1. So then the question is, with 2, what does 2 do? Gabe hasn't taken any damage yet. 5 does go.
At 5 turns, I'd be dead.
Yeah. Well, you've got 35 health because your armor.
Yeah, so I have. No, I have my armor. The armor gives me a bonus HP, max HP.
So we are going to.
If I get hit for that, it takes 7 turns to take me down, but I can only hit for 3. It's gonna move closer. Oh, and then it's 3's turn. What's 3 gonna do?
Poor 3. It's just like, I'm coming, guys. I'm coming.
All right, so we're now on turn 2. Aaron, your turn.
So then, coming back on me, playing against myself. Well, what do?
You play to win. Do you want to take that turn to switch off, or do you want to move forward a space?
Hoping my max health wouldn't actually heal me. I know we usually play it that way, but that's not how that would work. Although, if I had the extra health, that would be helpful. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping the speed buff. So if I'm moving here.
Okay.
That's my turn. So you are up, Gabe.
So I'm going to hit 2 for 3 again.
All right. That's going to put you at 38.
Yes.
Definitely need a good co-op mechanic here for the way these characters lined out. That would be a pain in the neck if you were playing solo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so enemy's turn.
Boss's move. Or at least one is.
So one's going to cash in the tokens here.
Mad Monk's going to... Okay, so he's now going to get a permanent bonus. So he's actually at 5. So the big boss can hit for 5.
Where...
He was at...
Oh, I rolled it.
He was at 3. Because he hasn't taken any damage.
So that's... I'm going to ask him to come closer. So 2's turn. So gonna use steal on your character.
Oh no!
So I'm within 1. 50% chance to remove target talent unit within one space has equipped and add that talent to my bag. So 50% would be 1 through 5 would trigger this.
Yes.
So let's see.
Please no.
Let's see what happens.
Please no.
Should I target before I roll?
Yes.
Target talent has equipped. So
Okay.
luckily for you, everything you have is equipped minus your potion.
Yes.
So let's do what would hit you. You deal damage, restore to. Ooh, let's go for your healing.
Oh man, not.
So he's got the whenever he deals damage, he gains life, and whenever he takes damage, he gains life. So we're targeting that. So 1 through 5, Gabe loses it, and he gains it.
Yeah, which is gonna be more annoying.
Or 6 and higher, he keeps it. So
Please roll high for once, Aaron. You didn't roll high!
So boss's bag. So
Now note, he did steal my item. Hey Aaron, does that mean I can get it back if we kill him? Or is it gone forever?
I would think the way this game's designed that it's gone.
Oh goody, so the item's just gone from me.
Because you don't typically get a pick from enemies' stuff. Yeah, that is on cooldown, so I can't keep spamming that. I think that's the first time there's been a successful steal in this game.
That is literally, of all our playtests, that's the first successful steal.
We've had a lot of attempts. That's the first successful one. All right, cool.
So
So
my
2's gone, 3 can't play. Back to my character. So I set this up to where now I can 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
Yeah.
So that's turn. So back to you, Gabe.
Alright, so... On me...
Oh, that was turn 3?
Yeah, that was turn 3.
Okay.
So for me, I'm gonna, I guess... Dang you, number 2, I'm going to hit you for 3. Firebolt. Or what? Well, it is a Fireball! Fireball!
Classic fireball.
I leveled up last week, so I could cast 3 fireballs consecutively now. Wait, no, you can only cast 2. Nope, that's why I leveled up.
He's on the 35, so he's getting there. Okay. That was turn 3. Turn 4, I can play. So Gabe, what do you think I should do? Should I rush behind 3 and start picking on him before there's a problem, or should we just rush 2 together? I don't like 2.
2 is too
he's
good
versatile.
at the like 2 is too versatile. We have to get rid of him. He's too much of an issue. So you would have to take a turn to swap.
1's not a threat until he gets range.
Like you can hit for 4, or you could take the turn switch so you can hit him for 8. So you wouldn't lose any damage.
You know what? I guess I thought I was going to be doing 8, but you're right. I can only equip 1 thing at a time, so I'm going to take my turn and switch.
Which now means your speed goes back down to 3. We're back at turn 1, going to me. I'm gonna hit Fireball. 3 to 2 again, so he's going to be at 32. Ah, rickety.
All right. How you guys doing in chat?
Yeah, please let us know. If you have any ideas or any sort of like what you want to see. Hey, if you want to be like, no, the enemy's not going to do that move. He's going to do this move. We may do that.
Yeah, let us know who you want us to pick on.
I know backseat gaming is frowned upon most of the time, but for here we welcome it.
So the steel move has been recharged because we're in new phase.
God,
But we're both vulnerable now.
to the steel
I
mechanic.
kind of set myself up to be vulnerable for that. I didn't intend to.
Because he could steal your sword.
Yeah.
Then what are you going to be doing?
Anything I have equipped, so I can control what he can steal. You could technically, but you don't have much room for it. But no, I'm swinging for 8 because that's what I set myself up for. So, wait, you went right? You did your damage, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna do my 8. Change.
24.
There we
He's
go.
at 24. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, so 1 moves in.
Uh-oh. He's trying to corner you.
Should have re-rolled. We'll see what happens. The 2's up. I would think, being non-biased, that I would want to steal from my character now. Unless I really wanted to cripple you. What do you have left? You've got the wand and you've got
Armor.
the
That's it.
armor. So I would think between the two that, yeah, my character, since I'm in range, would be the bigger threat here with the 8 damage. So we're going to go. I'll let you roll this time, but we're targeting my character's sword. Oh,
I want to roll
Please
low.
don't.
I want to roll low just so it happens to
1
you.
through 5 hits. Oh, hate that.
The sword hit.
Oh, that messes us up so bad. Oh,
The sword
no.
is now taken into 5's bag. Or into 2's bag.
It's not even destroyed. It's being used against me.
Yeah, because technically he could switch to those.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Like it.
This is the only time we've had steal successful, and it's
Happened twice.
hurting. It hurts because the way the game works is that if you lose an item or if it's stolen, if you do not have a steal item to get it back, it's gone forever.
Yeah, I really should have took that axe. I got no backup weapon. And I gotta take a turn to equip something else.
Yeah. So I guess moving on from 2, we go to 3.
So, 1, 2, no one's in range of 3. So 3's going to... I don't know if 3 wants to join the party yet. I think 3 might want to... We're rerolling 3.
Okay.
Because 3 has a turn to do so. 7. Oh, of course it's going to be nasty now. Gain the following buff. Armor boost. Reduce physical damage you would receive by strength. That's 2 self, though, so she can't target her friends, which is good. Because we don't need that mess now that my sword broke, or
Yep.
stolen.
Stolen. Going into turn 2, I'm going to hit 2 for 3 again.
2 for 3.
So that brings him down to 21, but Aaron, you can only hit for 4 now.
I don't like it.
You can only hit for 4. Might as well go on ahead and equip your armor on one of your turns.
Yeah, but I would need to...
Let's just at least try to get 2 down before anything.
So, my turn?
Bosses, yeah, your turn.
Because you just went?
Yeah.
So, no, I'm equipped in my speed back.
He's getting his hoverboard back on. It's like, I need to get out of here.
Taking my turn advantage. I'm getting that back.
You know what really hope is that the next time Merchant pops up, at least it was out of the 6 items that are dealt, we gotta hope they're weapons.
Oh, I hope so. That's exactly the kind of character I built, right? Like, welcome. If you're just joining us, if you're new to the stream, we are showing off a game that I have created, and Gabe has helped me along the way with playtesting. And if you've been here before, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. I just have a number just went up. But I'm playing a strength character, Gabe's playing a magic character, and we're getting beat up because our stuff's getting stolen.
Yep, you gotta love it.
And it's a new game, so we don't have much to take as it is.
Which is
okay,
true.
so whose turn? I just equipped it.
Yep, so it's our Mad Monk's turn.
Okay, so back to enemies. Okay, so since his lifespan is short, I'm thinking with his strength buff, he'd want to take the advantage to go ahead and hit my character for 5 again. So
if you get to me, I can at least heal you.
We are taking that hit. I hate that, and it's worse because I'm doing it to myself. I'm trying my best to be non-biased and play both sides of the field. So number 2,
we still have loot generation.
So number 2, so since his abilities on cooldown, he can't swap that out. Gabe?
Yes.
You know that damage you've been dealing?
Yeah.
He could have been reducing that damage because he has an equipped summon.
Oh, right. He does.
But I didn't call it. That's kind of how this game works. If you don't call it, it works.
It's dead in the water, so that means all previous things does not count unless you want to allow it. But that's up to the dungeon master or whoever is playing enemies. Funny enough, if he actually goes on ahead and swaps this out for this, he's just doing the same thing. He'll be healing he'll only be taking 1 damage from me. And right now, as it sits, he should be only taking 1 damage from me. But either way.
Remind me that he's got crossed stuff.
Oh, he picked up your sword?
He picked up my sword.
He's using his sword, so his sword's gonna hit for 4 now.
It's gonna be hitting for 8.
Oh, he's hitting for 8. Oh.
Yeah.
Get close to me, please. 3 can't go, so we are rotating back to turn 3. My turn, we're hitting 2 for 3.
Because I was thinking that'd be the best play for him. It'd be the sword. So 2 for 3?
2 for 3, so we're bringing him down to 18.
He's the biggest threat.
He is the biggest
He's
threat.
not the burliest guy, but he's the biggest threat.
He's the biggest threat because he stole our stuff.
He's using it against us now officially.
Yeah, so going to you now.
Turn 3, only us can play. So, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to use this door to our advantage. Oh, am I still in range? Hold on. So I was here?
You were here.
I was here.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just, I'm still in range.
For what?
Oh, the summon. He's got a range of 3.
But line of sight.
Yeah, but if you move, that immediately opens up his line of sight.
I can't move right now.
If you did.
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay.
Turn 4.
I don't have a potion. So...
Just gonna rest?
You can only do 1 space, a move.
Mm-hmm.
I still need to be within 1 of you, though. So... Pop. Just a regular move action.
Alright, going back to turn 1. Hey, Aaron, you want heals?
So it's my turn. I'll pass.
Okay, cool. He passes. Aaron, you want heals?
Yes, please.
There you go. I'm going to pour a potion on you. And it doesn't break.
And it's saved! Alright.
23 you're at now.
Gabe, I wanted a big weapon and it broke.
It didn't break. It got stolen.
Well, it broke my heart.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll get it. We'll get you another sword. We just got to get through this.
Way back.
Mad Monk's turn.
So the thieving has reset again.
The thief can get our stuff.
I don't even know what I would when it rolls back over to number 2. Do I thief again or do I start swinging? Like
you have
that's the serious
like,
question.
Do you swing for 8 or do you hit for 5? At least with the 8, something could be nullified, but when it comes to the 5, it's unavoidable.
So if I steal from you, like that's gonna do the same damage to you as it did to me. Like you can't do much damage. And then if I equipped my armor back on, I can completely null your damage with healing. So it's not his turn though. It's number 1's turn. So 1's gonna scoot closer. 2. So 2 is gonna switch out.
Bye.
No, he's not. 2's gonna swing. 2's swinging for 8.
At
to
me?
You, Gabe.
Okay, I take it. So I'm now down to 27. Alright, so number 2's turn. What's 2 gonna do, Aaron?
That was 2.
Oh, that was 2. Okay, then what's 3 gonna do?
So 3...
Gonna reroll?
Sitting back laughing like, you know what?
Maybe I should have kept that bottle of wine. I could have been drinking it.
Well, stun would have been...
On him, but still.
Now that sword's in play, stun would have been huge.
Yeah.
So, rolling. 3's rolling. She's looking for something amazing, and then she's going to join the fight. Because she's got no aggro right now. 1. Roll a 1.
Oh, funny enough. Loses 1 strength, but gains 1 mind.
And then increase ice, fire, and lightning and earth damage by 2 that they would deal.
Don't roll a 9. Alright, so now we're rolling over to turn 2. You have speed bonus, your turn. We need to take out 2. He's at 18. No, the door is blocked at the moment. If you move your character over with the Nimbus, or not Nimbus, with the hoverboard, we can just start swailing on him as hard as we can, and if it comes down to it, I can still heal you.
2, 3, 4. So that puts me just out of range of him, and I'm ready for charge when his turn's over.
Okay, well then on my hit, I'm going to hit 2 for 3. I guess I'm working on 2.
I'm about to. I don't like what he's doing.
Well, I'm still in range regardless. I can't get out, so I might as well just deal the damage while I can. So he's at 15.
This has been more tactical than I imagined this would be. Okay, so
More tactical and strategy.
the second turn, number 1 is going to inch forward. Number 2 is going to swing for 8 at Gabe.
Okay, so that means I'm at 19.
That 8 hurts. I don't like being on this end of the 8.
If you were up here helping me swing, we could have got him down even further.
What'd you say we were at? 19?
19, yeah.
I'm coming up. I just didn't want to take any extra damage if I can help it. Alright, and 3 can't play. So
3 can't play, so we're rolling over.
turn 3, moving forward.
Cool. I'm gonna hit 2 for 3, bringing him down to 12.
I missed my sword.
And then what are you gonna do? Hit him for 4?
And then, yes, my turn. I'm going to swing for 4.
Which brings him down to 8.
What do you guys think about the tactics in this game? Are we playing this well?
Then we're going to turn 4.
Which I still have in place. I'm going to swing again for 4.
So, okay, so we swung at him for 4.
See what I did here? See what I did here?
Yes, I see.
I played this right.
I see what you did here.
I hate that I'm losing my weapon over this,
Turn
though.
at phase 1.
So I get first play. I'm going to go ahead and swing.
Killing 2.
Just killing 2. Done.
2 is dead. Finally, we got our first enemy killed.
Yes. Now we have another issue. We've got our tank character that's getting in range of the healer.
Luckily, she hasn't pulled anything to allow for healing.
Let's do this. This has got to be split up. So this is gone.
Here, I'll do that because technically you
just check the classes.
Yep. The classes are both in the same, so they are the.
Wait, all 3? Oh, gotcha. These. Oh, that was work. I think. Steel. He had range. He had my sword. He had Gabe's healing. He took all the best tricks off the battlefield and just hoarded them.
And he would not let go.
You said it was enemy's turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, who's weaker between the two of us? You are, Gabe. So, number 1 is going to swing at you for 5.
And I will take that, so I'm at 14. And then it's 3's turn.
So, 3 is going to have to start joining the fight now, but doesn't have anything good, so 3 is going to roll a 5.
I think we've already had that one, but we'll find out.
Oh, nope. So, this particular ability, it's an either or. So, either target unit within 2 spaces can gain the following buff, and it's speed boost. So, it gives it +1 speed.
Oh, God.
Remove it into phase. Or target, or return a talent from recharge to active that a unit within 2 spaces has equipped. Okay, so that's probably not going to play in. Interesting, though.
Yes, so we're now rolling into phase 2. You can hit boss. He's at 12. We can knock him to 8.
Yeah, no, I'm swinging him down. I think in this case the damage I did previously is now playing in our favor.
Luckily,
because he needs to go down before that healer lines up. Because that healer is going to be a problem now that she's in range. So,
but she can't move anymore. We can kill him.
Yeah, we've got time.
We've got time. We got time. So then I'm gonna hit him for.
You know, we probably would have lost if I'd remembered that armor existed on number 2.
Yeah, probably. I'm pretty sure we would have. So hit him for 3. He's at 5. Whoa!
Sorry, my computer's doing things. Stop. No. That. There. Thank you. 5. There we go. All right. I am talking to a few friends here and trying to get a player 3 with us so that we can actually have a smoother computer and viewer experience here. So that was your turn after mine. So we're on enemies now?
Yes, we're on our Mad Monk. He gets to go.
So he's doing
5s,
and again, he's going to look at the weakest unit, which would be you. So he's going to knock you down to 9. You still have your potion, though.
I still have my potion.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, at least one of us still has healing.
You know, so again, I don't often get to play this game, like, with the characters. This is an entirely different feel.
Yeah, why do you think I always, like, pick up every healing item that comes up? Because, like, if one goes and I have a backup, and if that backup goes and I have a backup for the backup.
I forget how real damage is. Like, at first you're like, man, it's taking forever to kill this guy. And then later, when you're on the receiving end, you're like, oh my gosh.
Yes.
I need healing or range.
Turn 3. Aaron, your go.
Yeah, I'm swinging for 4.
Okay, cool. And then I'm going to swing for 3.
We're just going to take him out.
He's just taken out. Gone. So then turn 4, you get to move.
Hold on. There we go. Get them out of the way. Turn 4. Oh yeah, that guy's only got 1 turn. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam! You're up.
Alright, so turn 1.
So swing for 4. I really want a weapon.
I'm going to move forward 1.
Hold on. There we go. So -4. We're at 21.
So
done.
Now it's his turn.
Sorry, let's get...
I'll take care of this.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do that.
I still had the boss sitting up here for number 1. I'm like, oh no! So many faces! Alright, cool. This poor little healer is about to be bombarded. There's a lot of anger we're about to just release.
Your boss took our
Couldn't get it back.
We can't get it back. It's all your fault.
That's the worst thing.
That's the worst thing.
Any other RPG, you're like, I killed the guy before. I should get my stuff back. Yeah. Okay. So I could buff myself to get an extra turn.
But what would that do?
Just give me another turn to get my face beat in. So you've got a range of 2, right?
Yes.
You still, so there's nowhere I can move other than here that would get me out of range for you, but that would not help me against my character.
Yep.
I'm in trouble.
Yep. I guess the best thing to do is punch 3, or to punch you.
I've got. Oh, whoa! Hold on.
Okay, so he's at 21.
I had erased his health. Okay, so I've got time. So I'm gonna re-roll and hope for a revive, because
there is no revive in this class.
Is there not?
There is not. I looked because I was like, please don't let there be a revive. There's not a revive, but there is like a max HP heal.
I know there's a lot of healing and a lot of stun,
but there is.
But it's now 2-on-1, so
there is no revive in this one.
Well, knowing that,
I wanted to make sure, just to be fair, because note, if you were actually enemies, you can be looking through and seeing what could possibly be, but if you wanted to get that item, you have to randomly roll it.
Otherwise, this game would be completely broken.
Yep. Hence why the dice is involved.
That number 2, though, that guy was scary. He was getting mean.
Most of the time, that class doesn't even do much. That's the first time it's done so much.
That class is designed to be very versatile, and we saw that.
Yeah, since he's took your own sword and started using it against us.
But he's all about combos, and I don't think we've ever seen him boss up before. And you can't get combos if you're not a boss.
Yeah, we haven't seen him boss up.
He came out the gate with the combo. All right, so it's kind of a losing battle where I know I'm going out. So we are gonna go ahead and just punch my character for 2. Wow, that's so sad.
It's so sad. But
Nope, I'm rolling. I'm rolling.
You're rolling.
I'm not gonna do 2.
3.
I'm hoping for.
We already had this one.
That's right. We got it back.
All right. Well, it has. Oh, it's the wine bottle back. So he's got the stun. Going into 2, he can't move. So, fireball for 3. So it takes him down to 18. Aaron, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna punch him.
So for 4, he's at 14. Moving to turn 3. Fireball for 3. He's now at 11. Aaron, what is your move?
I'm gonna punch him.
He's now at 7. Moving to turn 4. Aaron, what you gonna do?
I'll punch him again.
He's at 3. Turn 1. Aaron, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna keep punching.
He's dead. We finished. No need to update the things. I knew that was gonna happen.
All right, so now the most anticipated moment where we might get our stuff back.
Loot generation.
Might get our stuff back.
That is a big old might.
That's an all might.
Fear not, for I am here. So, oh,
That.
hey,
Those.
If we can roll good. All right.
That could be good.
All right. So let's go on ahead and roll for.
That kind of.
It could be. These 3 could be good. I do like her stuff.
This one combos up nicely with its own stuff, but independently, it's kind of weird.
So as it sits, our loot generation has given us 1 attacker class, 3 magic class.
So it's switched over now. I had 3 attackers last time.
And then 1 support class. So we're going to mind rolling me for your attacker.
2. Why am I rolling?
All is fair, Aaron. So
Andrew.
Sorry, my younger brother.
That's fine.
Please be a sword for you. It's headbutt.
Cool. I will come back to that. I'm going to roll for this for me. I will go ahead and start decoding. I rolled a 3. Why am I rolling? You go ahead and roll your next one.
So we'll go ahead and start with this guy. It's going to be a 5. So no. I need to come back to her.
All right, I'm going to roll
there
this one. Wait, did you roll that one? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to roll that one. Wait, you got the stack, so I'm just going to roll for you. All right, and then got that one? Ready?
Yes.
And 8. Oh, sure. I roll high for his stuff.
All right, let's see what we've gotten bonus-wise. So
co-op-wise, we saw kind of a change it saw in combat, having 2 people versus 1. That was really nice.
Indeed.
I need weapons. I need weapons yesterday.
So one of the if you want to go ahead, so the support class that has managed to drop for us, it's actually really fun. It's called Cure. It restores mind times 2 HP to target unit within 2 spaces, so it's a ranged heal. Now for you, that wouldn't help you because you'd only be healing for 2, but for me, I'd be healing for 6.
Yeah, that's significantly better.
And then I finally have something better to. No, this may not be better. One magic class, one of the magic class is a Blizzard Scroll, Blizzara. Blizzara.
So it's inspired by Final Fantasy. It's still the prototype, so clearly we'd have some updates in the final form.
Deal mind times 3 ice damage to target unit within 3 spaces, but
range and damage,
but penalty lose 1 strength. While this,
I think you can manage.
I can manage that, and talent must be recharged, so I have to take it.
That makes sense.
I have to get it. Okay. Next one would be Ray of Frost. So it's actually deal mind ice damage to target unit within 3 spaces. Critical, 25% chance units dealt damage by this talent gain the following buff. Chilled, target unit loses 2 speed. Oh, It's a 25% chance, but that's pretty high.
Yeah, -2 spray does some damage early in the game.
Anti-venom armor. At the start of your turn, any damage you receive from debuffs named poisoned is reduced to 0, and you restore your HP by 2. At the end of your turn, remove any debuffs called poison that you currently have.
Okay.
And
So
then-
that's just that. It's poison proof and it gives you some healing.
Yep. So then you also have Headbutt, which is our attacker class. Which activate target unit within one space has a 40% chance to gain the following debuff: Dizzy. That means they lose their turn essentially. And then they also have it as combo. So when you activate this talent as a free action after you take a melee or talent action on your turn, if you do so, you must lose 1 speed. So it lets you do 2 turns in 1. So Aaron,
You can push that turn forward.
which you picking up? Because I
Where's
see
my money at? I bought something last time, so that needs
you
to
bought 1, so you're at 25. I'm picking up 2. I'm gonna pick up that mind scroll. So that lets me
Alright.
heal.
So I'm starting here. Since this is free, I can hold... If that's cool by you, right?
Yeah, that's
Take a
fine.
headbutt.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so I can hold 4 things and equipped 1. So I'm keeping my equipped here. I can walk out with 1 more thing.
I can't hold any more.
I did like that anti-venom, but it's one of those, like, are we gonna come across poison? Are we not? If we are, that's a must, but that's a chance. I don't know that. I don't need magic, but what I can do is I can hold on to something for you on the off chance that something doesn't come up better at the merchant.
Like if we can get a if you can hold on to this ice scroll that reduces speed, that'd be great. Actually, hang on to that one instead.
So you can swap out. So if you had something you want to leave behind, which I might need to do. Why do I have a sword? That was destroyed, right?
Yes.
So
yes. You can
never
carry
mind.
2. You can.
I
Carry
can
two.
hold more than I thought.
You can actually carry both of these and sell them both, unless you want to hang on to this one.
I have more room than I thought I did. All right. So on that note,
Are you gonna hang on to these 2? For now?
Okay, so you've got what you're leaving with, right?
Yes.
So he can equip 3, so he's got 3 equipped, and he can hold 2 in his bag. He's got a potion and 1 other.
Actually,
Are these gone? Is that
Uh,
what you sold?
Yeah, that's what I'm actually gonna do. This, and we're gonna leave this guy back. So here's this one. So I'm purely went from fire damage to ice to ice bolts. So that's what we're doing.
One good thing about this game is that everything sells for the same amount of money. So, yeah, so I can hold 1 more thing. So we've got 1 more thing to hold, right?
Yeah.
So I will walk out with that.
So then
I'm gonna hold that armor after all.
So now comes a part we've been waiting for. Ah, I see you survived. Welcome back. Due to last time you saw me, I've upgraded the amount of items I can hold, so you can now hold 6.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. This could be good. That I want that to roll high. And that could be good too.
So, with the 6 items that we've now got, we can now see that there are...
Notice I'm pointing at these 2 and they're both attacker class.
Yes, yes. So, out of the cards that the merchant brought this time, he brought 2 attacker class, 2 defender class, 1 support, and 1 magic class.
So pretty well evenly balanced.
Aaron, we haven't run into any wild cards yet.
We haven't. And the reason being is because I actually...
Took them out?
Not completely. I put the ratio at matching the main game that we're used to playing.
Okay.
So that's why we're not seeing them as often.
Okay.
So I've adjusted the dungeon just a little bit. They're still in here, but they're not as many.
Yeah, so let's go on ahead and start rolling for these. I'll roll for the magic one real quick, which is going to be, a 10.
I'm going to roll off the opposite end here. So another 10.
Oh, hey.
You saw me roll it, right?
Yeah, I saw
was
you
on
roll-
camera?
Yeah, I saw you. And then we'll roll for this guy.
That
It's going to be a 9. Oh, we're rolling high. The merchant's bringing some pretty good stuff.
What's our money? All right. So I'm rolling off this one now. That is another 9.
Why are we rolling so high?
I hope that's what I think it is.
7.
All right, so I will. Yeah. 6 on this one. This class, rolling for loot, can go any direction here.
Oh.
All right, now we know what we're playing with. Let's see if we're going to spend any money.
Oh, so it looks like he brought quite a few things.
I was hoping to level up at least once. I want to hold more stuff.
There's been more healing on this in this game than we've seen any other game. Like, let's be honest. Once again, for those who have been tuning in with us every week, especially for you'll realize that the Selfless Monk has shown up again in help in the Loot Pooler Merchant. So once again, the Selfless Monk has returned, but this time he brought something very helpful, which is a passive wide heal. So anytime I would heal, everybody else would heal, regardless of range.
But if your HP is restored, all allies restore mind HP as well?
Yep.
What? Sorry, I know I wrote these cards, but like I wrote over 1,000 of these cards, and they don't always come up. I think it's the first time this one's come up. So
this is the first time that one's come up.
Is that the 9 roll?
That is the 9 roll.
That's why. That's a high.
It's a 6 roll actually.
What?
Yeah, it's 6. In the main game, it's the 9.
Ah, okay.
Which I don't think we've ever done that, but you put it as 6, so.
Keep in mind it's a 9 out of 20. So a 6 out of 10. That makes sense. Okay, so this guy, it doesn't do damage.
Mm-hmm.
But when I hit, there's an 80% chance that I zombify the target, which turns healing into damage. And you've got that healing pop at range.
Yeah.
But I want to hit hard. What was this one? The thrown weapon.
I'm actually going to go ahead and be the first one to do this, but I'm going to take the rest. Ah, so you want to rest on my cot. 10 gold, please.
Oh, hey, by the way, let's go ahead and update our HP totals.
Yes. So I'm only at 10 gold now, but my HP is permanently increased to 30.
Where's your max HP right now?
I'm actually removing my armor.
Oh.
And putting on wide heal. I'm actually buying that for 10, but selling this, so I only have 5 gold left.
And my HP, I'm at 25.
So that's why I sold my armor. But no, my break chance is now back up to 30% on the potion.
Okay, I'm going to take a risk. I'm selling my armor and another item. So I'm gaining 10 gold. So I'm back at 35. I am taking zombie sword.
Okay.
So I am down to 25 again.
Blue tier and this guy is...
The colors don't match anymore.
Oh,
the colors were set for a different
Oh, okay, so the color's not. Okay, I wanted to make sure.
But that is updated. So this is a better.
Okay, I see. This is a regen blessed armor that gives you no bonus, but
at the start of each combat encounter or when this talent is equipped, gain regain. And then you reduce physical damage you receive by 2. That's not bad. This one deals strength, physical damage, target unit within 3. When this talent deals damage, the target unit gains a number of the following debuffs equal to your mind. Well, that's not gonna help me much.
Ah, so I've been leveled up again, you see. So next time I will bring 7 items for you.
Yeah.
For those still watching, how's everyone doing? Let us know in chat. We love to see y'all talking in chat, and we love chatting with you. So if you ever have any questions or feel like you're a little lost, feel free to ask. We'll try to explain it as best we can. And let me know about my little voice impression for the merchant, if you like it or not. I want to know if y'all are enjoying that at all.
Why do you not have revive?
Me?
Okay, I'm doing it. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this guy right there.
Are we gonna pick up any more items?
That is me at 15.
Would you like to take a rest and get your health up as well? The 30? It's only 10 gold.
If you have a shield equipped, nope, I don't. And
It's only 10 gold if you want to take a rest on the con.
And tapping out. If I had more mind, if I could equip more stuff, I know exactly what I would do. But I don't.
We need those level up orbs.
Yes, we do.
Hopefully you'll run
So I can't hold anything else, so I am set here. I didn't find a bigger sword. I wanted a bigger stick.
Too bad, no stick.
Alright, that's fair. That's fine. Whatever. Alright. So, we won't be seeing anything tonight. However, I think we are going to continue this run next week. We still have some time tonight, don't get us wrong. But next week, I think we're going to focus a little bit more on the PvP stuff. So we'll start some trouble.
Yes, there is PvP in the game. We've kind of not said much about it. For those who have played it with us before, they do know what we're talking about, but we've been keeping it a little under wraps. So we'll find out what happens. We are now going to go on ahead and move to enemies where I get to decide what happens. And note, there's going to be 6, possibly up to 6 enemies this time.
Yeah, he can rig this any way he wants. He can be nice, he can be not nice.
Uh-oh. The tower! The tower!
We have a wild card!
Oh my
gosh. Or 2? 1. Okay. So, I believe the way I have it written is that you settle this last.
Alright, well, we're actually going to bring out a tier 3 boss, since we have 3 defender class.
This is not a mimic class enemy, so this tier 3 can...
And then we're going to have 2 individuals, so 1, 2...
This could be a problem. This could be a big problem. Oh, do you want to change the board? Or are you good with that one?
Sure, let's change the board real quick. It's always help with some variety.
Honestly, I don't think...
Let's keep this short and simple.
Oh, he's shorting the board.
We're going to make this super short.
Can I add an interesting point?
Sure.
Alright, so... You want to set that somewhere in the room? We're going to add a minor objective. Since you can play on dungeon tiles, we've got a little chess piece down here. It's not going to show. There it is. Yay! Shimmer, shimmer, shine. Alright, so it's a large chest. So I think the house rules on this is that if you get to that chest before the last enemy falls, then you get rewarded with...
an additional item piece to the loot. So on loot generation, you'll be given an additional, up to an additional 2 pieces, depending on what you roll in dice. So wait, how does the boss thing go again? Because I know it's new dungeon floor, so technically it's going to be 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then this one is basically
It's a tier 3?
Yeah.
So you're going to do the tier 3 multiplier?
Which is 3 times what 2 is.
So, really ugly. Yes. Yes. Did the merchant level up last time? I think we just...
Yes, I've been keeping track. We are at level 7.
Cool. I'm glad you're keeping
If you
track.
would have bought that rest to increase your HP, it would have gone up to 8.
I was thinking about it, but I'm playing this really close to the chest. I should give myself more of a buffer, but I'm not. Do you think this? I think this is a cleaner play.
I think this is a little bit of a cleaner play. So, if you want to go on ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and find our class.
Did you want these over there with you, or do you want me to keep tracking?
I'll take them over here.
Oh, okay. So we have a wild card we haven't settled.
Yes, we'd still have the tower.
So they're over here in the back.
Yes.
So you've got it back there.
I'll hand you to that. I'll let you do that while I'm ruling out this thing.
Oh, you're doing okay. I misunderstood what you were doing. All right, so this has multiple effects depending on the dice roll. So we're gonna go ahead and roll here. That is a 2,
which will make it 4.
So before first phase, all units are dealt dungeon level earth damage minus the unit strength. The stronger you are, the less damage you take. So we're on floor 6.
Yes.
So everybody took 6 damage base minus your strength. So you took 4.
I took 4 right off the bat. And that includes enemies?
I took 2. Yes, everybody. It's called Collapsing Ceiling.
Alright, and then the boss is based off the dungeon level, so that's 6. Minus his strength, which is 6, so the boss took no damage.
Of course. You rigged it. He's like, oh, rocks.
What's that going to do?
And so he is starting at 75. Ugh. His speed, so he's going to be a monster. I'm not going to lie. He's a tier 3 boss.
Dead roll. Dead roll. Wow, he only has 1 item equipped because he got 2 dead rolls.
So he's 6. He's level 18?
Yep. Funny enough, the boss, I just rolled 3 2s in a row, so he has 2 dead rolls and 1 2. So he only has 1 ability at the moment.
Yeah, it's gonna take him a couple turns to.
He can re-roll to increase.
So what happened is those rocks missed him and hit his backpack, and he's just like shuffled them all on the floor.
Oh. Fair enough. So then let's go on ahead and go for that. Ooh. Ooh.
So I'm actually worried about this boss. He's really fast, and he actually has the abilities of mimicking his enemies or his allies or his enemies. So that's interesting. As far as his fellow allies, they are base level enemies, so that's to our advantage. I think that's right. Hey, thank you for the follow.
Hey, thank you.
Is this who I think this is? Do I work with you? I think I work with you. Is your name Tiffany?
Mama Kittykins.
I think. Well, I don't know her screen name here on Twitch, but if it is you, either way, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the follow. We're actually going to be doing a celebration stream. We just hit another benchmark.
We hit 40 followers.
Yeah.
And you make the 41st.
Hey, it is Tiffany. Thank you for stopping by. You caught us in the middle of a game. You've I don't know if you saw earlier, but we... so this is our second level. Our first level, both Gabe and I had our...
butts handed to us.
Yeah, we had our most valuable possession stolen from us and left behind. It was very sad, and I'm still yet to find a decent weapon. But I can run really fast.
You can run very fast. And then the last one is this class, which...
So, we've just switched it around, so Gabe has got control over the board. I know it's a little hard to see, it's a little glossy, but we do have some enemies coming in over here. There's 2. I can only see 1 on the screen. Why did I not see this one?
Because the glare.
So this is the second one there. There's another guy over here. That's better.
A little bit. You can see the outline.
But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate you. Oh, I see what we're doing. But yeah, so Gabe just set up 3 enemies. He's decided one of them is going to be a 3-tier boss, which is the highest power we've seen naturally in the game, but Gabe forced it.
I am going to make this difficult.
And he's a mimic, so we're going to see how that works.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see this. So, I think we're ready to start. What do you think?
So speed-wise, we lose to the boss.
Yes, boss goes first, so boss is going to move 1.
I'm so happy he only moves 1. That's just like...
As it sits for the moment. So, going to us, Aaron, you would be next.
I really need to hold a second item. I really need variety. So my first question, is there anything here that does poison? I don't think
Nothing does poison at the moment.
I don't think anything has poison potential either, so I'm not worried about that. I think range.
No range.
No range. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my first turn and I'm gonna switch out like so. Okay, and it is your turn, Gabe.
Alright, so with me, I'm going to go on ahead and move up 1 and get us going. We're going to this dude on number 2. He's going to move forward 1, and then number 3 is actually going to re-roll.
So, I know you're new to the game, new to the stream, but the way combat and the turns work is that everybody takes turns. We kind of go around the table based on our speed, which my speed has actually been bumped up and down. My speed's at 4. Now, when everyone finishes their turn, then we move into turn 2. So if your speed is 2 or higher, you can now play. And we go around the table until eventually everyone's used up all their available turns. And then we change the phase to what's called a new phase.
Yep.
That's when a lot of resets happen.
So we're now going to move on to turn 2. Boss is actually going to roll to get his second ability back. So he's now out of 4. And that is a 4.
Above.
An ally currently has, but if I activate it, I have to destroy it. And while this talent is, and can be activated from the back. Oh, so boss actually gains +1 mind, and if an enemy unit dealt final damage within 2 spaces of you, you may destroy the talent and gain a permanent +1 mind as a counter.
That could get ugly depending on.
He needs something to do damage, but as it sits, he's punching for 6.
Yeah.
Aaron, your go.
All right, so I'm gonna bump it forward. How much healing can you put out, Gabe? What's the highest healing pops you can do?
The highest healing at the moment I can do is 10.
10?
But when I do that, you'll also recover HP equal to mind.
So that's not where my mind's going, but yes, thank you.
Equal to my mind. So if I heal you for 10, I gain 3.
So what I'm thinking, I've got this beautiful sword that don't have equipped. It's over here. But I have a high chance of turning someone into a zombie.
Okay.
Which, when they're healed, they then take damage instead.
But this ability only works for all allies. But I could throw a pot on them for 10. And they will take 10.
Yes. Can you do 10 damage normally?
No.
So that's your highest damage output.
I can do 3 and 9.
So that's where I'm going with this. So my turn, I'm gonna move 1. So keep that handy. What's your range on that heal?
On the heal is 1 space at the moment, but the wide range ignores all distance. But it only works on allies.
All right, so I'm moved. I think it's your turn. I'm looking for steal mind dice, steal mind.
Are you no longer at 4 speed? No, you're at 3 speed.
I'm at 4. I didn't update the stream.
Oh, well then I will move forward 1. Then we're gonna go to boss. He's gonna roll 2. It's another dead roll.
Heyo!
Heyo!
What is this? I'm quietly watching and drawing a new character because I'm avoiding coloring.
Welcome, Jester. It's great to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
By the way, so Tiffany has drawn a character. I don't know if you want me to share it yet. I'll wait till it's colored if you want me to. But she's been kind and she's offered some artwork to the project. So,
cool.
Thank you, Tiffany, for that. I don't have it prepared from the computer, but I could pull up my phone if you wanted me to, or we can just keep it a surprise. I kind of like the surprise idea for now. But either way, yeah, thank you.
So then 2's going to move up 1. He's going to start moving in. And then 3's going to re-roll as well. Because 3 is just not getting anything that's helpful at the moment.
So Jester, are you new to the stream as well? I don't recognize your name.
Yeah,
let us know.
You can. She does not mind if you want to show the artwork.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I will when I'm not in the middle of my.
I think we'll save that to the end of turn.
It's
Uh,
coming.
Oh, I just realized something I did wrong. So technically we're on turn 3. Boss did his turn, so his turn's null.
I just got your mage picture. I really love this too. This is great.
Oh well, we're glad you're able to catch us this time. They've been following for a while, but
Oh, cool.
this is the first time they've actually been able to catch us live.
Well, thank you. I know it's kind of an awkward time spot. We are planning on moving a really good game stream to a weekend stream, but I'm trying to get more people on board for that stream. The more the merrier.
Yes.
This game gets so tight on resources, the more people you throw in, and I really want to see people scavenge for resources.
Also raising it for Stutter.
Studer. So, Extra Life. Do you have? I'm assuming you have an Extra Life as well, and that's what we're talking about, right? So, Studer Family Children's Hospital at Sacred Heart. Yes, awesome.
Awesome.
Are you streaming during Extra Life weekend, or are you going to be streaming a different day? Let us know. Let us know when you're streaming, and we'll see if we can jump on, check out your project. We're doing at least one Extra Life stream.
I do different. Okay.
Actually, I'm happy for that. Like, that gives you more focus on you instead of sharing with like everybody else. Did 12 hours last month.
Oh, wow.
I missed it.
Wow.
So if you haven't, Gamers for Positivity, as you know, that's our name. We have a Facebook group as well, and we do a lot. We try to encourage people that are streaming to put up posters and let us know when they're streaming. So if you wanted to, look for us on Facebook. It's a group. It's not a page.
I actually just remembered something about Twitch. Go ahead. If you have not changed your Twitch password, do it now, because Twitch was hacked and the entirety of the service was actually leaked online in a 128 gigabyte torrent. So everybody's information has been leaked.
Yeah.
That is one thing I meant to bring up before stream, but now that I have others on here that also stream, make sure you update your passwords.
Yes, please. Always account security. Always.
Yeah, it came to me last night through, it's like breaking news, Twitch has been hacked and everything's been leaked.
Yeah.
So.
Luckily, we're not monetized, so our banking information, I probably need to change that too.
Yeah.
Even though nothing's coming into it, I bet it's tied.
I bet, yeah, it's tied to your account, so we'll need to change that too.
Yeah.
And all it takes is them to be like, yep, you're the random one I'm going to pick. So, so please make sure you keep your passwords updated and rotate them about every year, if not every 6 months.
Sadly, people who do bad things, there's businesses for that too. So they've all got their strategies and they've all got their plans. But they hate my PayPal for a reason. Okay, cool. I mean, you're protecting yourself. That's awesome.
Yes, at least the PayPal is good.
But yeah, long story short, if you want to advertise and you want to use a channel, as long as you're not spamming too much advertising, feel free to join us at Gamers Positivity on our Facebook group, and please put your Extra Life information when you plan on streaming, because we want to help the kids too. It doesn't matter if I'm bringing in the money or if you're bringing in money. Either way, as you know, being an Extra Life streamer, we don't see any of those profits. It goes all to the kids. So the more attention we can bring to that, the happier I am. So
all right.
I completely lost track of what we were.
So it's actually your turn.
My turn.
Yes, because technically I did a mistake and actually rolled for him again when it wasn't his turn.
So
it's your turn.
That's why my speed went down. That's what you were talking about. So question, do we want to knock out 2 since they're by their lonesome?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so my turn. I switch. Put that back on.
My turn. I'm going to move up. Moving to our number 2. He's going to move forward 1.
I'm your $5 Friday donator. Hey, cool,
awesome.
If you've been donating to my Extra Life, I've not been getting the alerts, and I'm going to be upset for Extra Life for doing that, but I'm going to check that now.
Well, it is your move.
While I've got this pulled up...
No, it's not. It's 3's move.
I'm going to advertise for Tiffany a little bit here. So I love Tiffany's artwork. She's told me she's done a lot of art, and she's just recently started sharing with me, so thank you. I appreciate it. So she's doing a mage that she's working on. I'm probably showing this off a little prematurely. See, hold on. I can do better than this. Ba-bam! All right, so
maybe get the brightness down a little bit.
Yeah, it's You know what? No, I'm gonna get this on email so I can put it on my computer. That's gonna be a lot better.
Also, an alerts on stream.
Uh,
Which we do have the donation alerts.
hey, okay, I just got the Extra Life donation alert. Thank you. I do want to check out your stream. I'm not just saying that. Like, I do want to see what you're doing. I want to see. I just want to, hang out with you and chat with you for a little bit. It's my turn to be on the other end.
Indeed.
And I've got some friends who might be interested too, so I'll bring them on board. Please let us know. And thank you for the Extra Life donation. We are going to be doing a Extra Life event outside of the normal weekend, and there's I haven't talked to my work people yet, but there's a weekend stream that I usually join every year. But I know how weekends get at my job, so I don't want to hurt my bakery people. So I'm kind of in this spot that I've got to still figure out. But yeah, Extra Life all the way.
Oh. I think the boss may have just gotten nasty.
Okay, there's
Oh.
WIP. What we get?
So the boss just managed to pull something. He's now he just pulled a lance. When he activates it, he deals strength physical damage to a target unit within 2 spaces, but he has a 50% critical chance. When this talent deals damage, reduce the target's agility by 1 permanently.
No, he needs to go down. So what you're watching is a game that is this is the prototype of the game. We have a publisher lined up. We are going to be releasing this, so you're kind of seeing it before it hits the market, before it hits streams. It's a customized customized dungeon builder. So what you do is you put a dungeon together, which we'll talk about later when we get them printed, and then it basically creates this dungeon deck, which is patent pending. So that patent should be finalizing here in a couple. I don't know. Patents take forever. Patent pending protects it, but the actual patent process can take 1.5 years. It's ugly. But yeah, so we get this unique dungeon experience each time you play. Each floor you go into, your equipment's different, your challenges are different. There's so much variety here, so you're kind of seeing the gameplay, the board play. We try to talk about what we have equipped personally, and I keep interrupting Gabe, and I feel really bad for it. But you got me excited. I wanted to kind of share a little bit. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, so he pulled up a weapon that does minor damage, but it can slow us down permanently each time we get hit.
About half the time. So there's a 50% chance.
Well, even one of those connecting. Okay, so Steel had a 50% chance, and we lost 2 or 3 times to that.
We lost 2 items to it.
Luck's not on our side.
No. So, Aaron, it is now your move because boss is gone. I can't move anymore.
Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I can move 4 spaces in a turn because I've got that. So I'm gonna 1, 2. I'm assuming I can't move this way.
No.
So 3, 4.
Okay.
I like it. Yes, we're doing that.
All right. So now we're going to turn 5. Turn
He's
6.
so fast.
Now we're going back to turn 1. Turn.
Okay. Suddenly I feel bad about moving in this spot.
Now
I feel vulnerable.
Now it's your turn.
He's got 6 turns with a 50% chance that he's gonna cripple us.
He's gonna destroy us. He's gonna keep us in place.
How much health does he have?
75 health.
You better keep that healing close.
No, I'm gonna try and get closer, but it is your turn since you do have 4 speed.
Okay. All right, so we are going to.
And take your turn to switch.
Maybe. I'm thinking it out. Done. Took my turn. So you have 5 different options each time your turn comes around. You can do a melee attack, which is just basic strength damage to one guy within 1 space. That's cool. You can do a move action, so you can move 1 space. You can do an equipped or a swap action, which is what I did, which is I can take something out of my bag and equipped it, kind of switch things out. You can do a recharge or basically a pass action. And what am I missing?
And a pass, a move, and a change. And a rest.
I'm missing something. I've got it in the board. We're just gonna keep running.
All right. So number 2 is actually going to swing for 6 at you, Aaron.
Ouch. Doing 6.
Yep, he has a strength times 3.
Of course he's
damage
got a weapon.
within one space. But he does have a penalty. When he activated this talent, he does lose 20% hit chance. So he does it now in his next swing. If he uses it, he has an 80%. He has a 70% chance of actually connecting.
So I'm on the green tile. I usually sit on this camera because usually I'm playing enemies. I should have put myself over on green. But yeah, I'm at 19 already. That is not nice.
Turn 2. Boss is actually going to go on ahead and aim. He's going to go on ahead, and he's going to use his lance, dealing physical damage to
He's
me.
got a range of 2.
So he's going to hit me for 2, but he has a 50% chance of actually.
I forgot he's got a. That makes that worse.
Yes.
He can poke us with that lance before we even get over to him.
He does get it, so I am reduced by 1 speed.
Wait, he's got a 50% chance.
Yep.
So it's 1 through 5.
That he has to hit.
Then he rolled an 8.
Yes.
So he missed.
Oh, he did miss. Okay, but I did take 2 damage. My bad.
His ability missed. His bonus, but he still did the damage.
The critical miss, so that's 2.
Good, because we can't afford.
All right, so going back to you, Aaron.
I'm going to move one closer and risk it all.
It's going to risk it for the biscuit. Okay, well then I'm going to go on ahead
I thought I had more time.
I'm going to go on ahead and hit 2 for mind damage. So it's going to be 2 is going to be hit for 3. And then I have a 20%, a 25%. So we'll round it. When it said this, we would round up. So it's a 30% chance to actually cause him to lose 2 speed.
But he took 3 damage?
Yeah, so I hit a 3. He does lose the 2 speed. 2 cannot move for right now.
Cool. I like it. I like it a lot.
So then, but 2 did take 3 damage, so he's at 27. Now we're gonna go to number 3. Number 3 is gonna move up 1, going into turn 3. Boss turn. Boss is then gonna do the same thing. Lance at you, Aaron.
I really hope he fails.
10. It fails.
It fails. Yes.
So you still take 2. No, you take 6 damage.
Ow!
I forgot
Ow.
it wasn't 2. So I'm gonna recalculate that.
Gabe, I'm gonna need you on healing. Or should I just retreat?
I'm gonna come in with healing. So Aaron, your go.
Okay, so set myself up for this to work. If this fails, I just feel so guilty. Okay, so I'm going to first do a melee,
Okay.
which will do 4 damage.
Okay.
But then I'm going to combo it off. So I can activate this talent as a free action if you take a melee or talent action.
But you do lose 1 speed.
I lose 1 speed, which is okay. I have... Yeah, that's fine. And this goes on cooldown. But so when I combo it, I have a 40% chance to cast Dizzy on him. So it's not a high chance, but that will knock out 3 turns. No, it knocks out 1 turn.
It knocks out 1 turn.
I'm thinking of a different stun. Oh, that might not have been worth the turn.
So roll.
I've already announced it.
Roll it.
Alright, so it's a 40% chance. 1 through 4, and he loses a turn. Which, honestly, we don't need any more lances.
Rolls a nat 1.
Got it.
So
40% chance. Basically, in this game, you just drop the 0 at the end. So 40 becomes a 4. So 1 through 4 scores that bonus.
turn to 4, he can't do anything. Turn 5, he's gonna hit. Who's got the lowest health?
That's probably me.
That is you at 13, and I am at 18. He's gonna hit me for 6, with a chance to possibly reduce my speed permanently. He gets it, so my speed is...
Bummer.
Yep, my speed is now 2.
What'd you take, 6?
I took 6, so I'm now at 12.
12? I have you at 24. I have apparently missed a few.
You missed a few on me, so I'm now at 12. Moving into...
Rolls not 1.
Yep. Moving into turn 6.
In this game, and that one actually does you more favors than hurts.
It's gonna lance you, Aaron, for 6. With a chance to possibly reduce your speed.
He's gonna wrap us up.
He reduces your speed.
Oh, no.
So we're now rolling back into turn 1. Dang, this boss is hurting.
So I have a bonus that had my speed at 4.
But
so I'm gonna keep my speed on screen at 3.
So Aaron, I'm actually gonna go on ahead and throw you a heal. So you're gonna.
I'm fading, man.
You're gonna get.
fading.
You're gonna get 10, but I may get. Potion does not break. I also heal for 3, so I'm at 15. You are at.
I'm fading fast.
You're at 17.
Gabe, he's too strong.
He is hurting, and he's only at 71.
I enjoyed the little bit. I've been watching. Gotta go to bed now. Hey, it's great seeing you.
Thanks for dropping by.
The stream's gonna stay up on our YouTube, or it will stay up here on the Twitch for a few more streams. So either way, it's been fun hanging out, and I'll get your picture. I'll show off your pictures. I promise. But thank you for stopping by.
So I healed you. It's your turn now.
So losing that extra turn on a 40% chance, I really thought that was going to tie him up for the rest of his turns. I'm thinking of stop.
You're thinking of stop.
This is a wasted buy. I spent gold on this. Or did I? No, this is a free grab?
No, this was a buy.
So your 10 pop, you said you could heal. That was your potion you were talking about.
Yep.
I thought you had a heal spell.
No, I dropped that to pick up this one so that I have the wide heal. Which, it's now your turn, so... You gonna switch?
We haven't hurt him.
We hit him for 4. You hit him for 4.
Okay, I just didn't update it.
Yeah, he's at 71. I've been keeping track over here.
Sorry, doing computer and doing the other things gets tricky. 71, that still hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But he can just punch for 6. He doesn't even have to use any abilities.
I don't like it. Alright, so I'm gonna take a turn to switch this out so I can gain a turn.
Okay, so 2 is gonna move forward 1, and then 3 is gonna move forward another. Rolling over to turn 2, boss is going to hit Aaron again for 6, hoping to reduce speed again.
Don't do it.
He reduces speed.
No.
My turn. I'm actually, Aaron, you're now at 2 speed, so
I don't like this.
We're both at 2 speed, so I'm actually going to go on ahead, Aaron. I'm gonna hit him for ×3 mind damage. So it's gonna hit him for.
We're sinking, man.
It's gonna hit him for 9.
We're sinking.
Hit him for 9, so he's at 62.
I am watching myself just slow down in place. It's so bad.
Aaron, it is your move.
Yes. All right. So, we are going to. I can move 4 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna use his ally as a body shield.
All right. So
that's my turn.
We're now gonna go to him. 2 is gonna swing 6 at me, but he has an 80% chance of actually getting it, which reduces to 60 next turn.
Yes.
He hits for 6, so I take 6. I'm now at 9.
This is so bad.
This is ridiculous.
There's no retreating in this game.
But he's now at a 60% hit chance with it.
All's fair.
All is fair.
All right.
Oh, my back. So then we're going to go on ahead and move to 3. He's going to move forward 1. Rolling into turn 3, he's going to hit. He can't hit you.
Nope. I'm hiding.
He can hit me, though.
I'm hiding.
He can hit me for 6 with a chance to reduce my speed.
You're at 12.
He does not get it, but I am at...
Did we leave
No,
that
I'm at 3.
Did we leave that heal spell behind? I thought there was a heal spell up on the merchant.
We left the heal spell behind. So I'm actually at 3.
3?
I'm at 3. And then, note, we can't go boss turn.
We were bragging about how much healing we were seeing in this particular playthrough.
Boss,
and we didn't take advantage of any of it.
Boss is gonna move, turn 5. Boss is gonna hit me for 6, killing me.
No! Game falls.
Turn 6, he's gonna move forward 1. Then back to turn 1, he's gonna hit you for 6, reducing your speed possibly. No, he does not. So Aaron, it's now your turn.
I don't have long. I'm at 5. I can't take another hit. Best I can do is run, but he outreaches me when it comes to melee play. I don't have range. Okay. Can't even switch out. I can't even switch out.
You can try and just dash away to survive.
No. Well, wait.
Technically, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, so you're right next to my body and you need to pick up my potion.
No, I can't loot your body.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Four.
All right, moving to
because I have to move 4 if I'm
moving
using
to
this
2,
ability.
moving to 3. Turn 2, boss. Aaron.
So I didn't leave myself enough. Hold on. Don't like it. Don't like it. All right. 1, 2, 3. Where was I here?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
Ah.
So 2 is going to move up. 3 is going to move over. Rolling over to 3. You can't move.
Oh yeah, then
Rolling
there's
over to
that.
4. Boss is going to hit you for 6.
No.
Aaron has fallen.
So game overs do exist in this game.
It does. So it seems that y'all have fallen to the boss on floor 6. Better luck next time, for I shall leave.
Game
To
over,
return if you wish to proceed.
Oh, that was rough.
That was.
Once you get past those basic bosses, you get to tier 3 or higher, this game just gets ridiculous. Now, to be fair, you've seen in our previous streams that you can build a really powerful character in this game if you last long enough.
You can build a ridiculous character.
But we gave ourselves an opportunity to bump up the difficulty in this game, and that's what we did, and that's why we fell. Anyway, we've had a few new viewers tonight that don't typically get on, so thank you for visiting.
Yes, thanks for joining us. It's always nice to see someone new.
Each week on Wednesday at 6 to 8 Central, we do try womp womp.
Womp womp womp.
We do try to show a new feature of the game out. So tonight we saw co-op, and sadly, one big thing on co-op is that healing potential that neither of us took advantage of.
Because I didn't think we would be needing healing that bad.
Yeah.
Like, that's the one thing that did us in.
We saw the first floor had an enemy that was shining and doing amazing things, and this turn, that's another new thing we haven't seen in this game, is that permanently reducing speed.
Yeah, we haven't had that in, I don't know what. It's been a long time.
And there's some builds I've seen that just focus on boosting speed. So when they've got nothing else to lean on, that's rough. Yeah, I didn't have any range. I had a chance to get a throwing weapon that had range, and I didn't pick it up because it only did basic damage, and I was power hungry. I wanted swords, I wanted weapons that hit hard, and I didn't find one. But yeah, honestly, I was hoping that these characters carried over to next week so we could show you other features of the game, but that didn't turn out so well at all. But anyway, what do you guys think of the game so far? Do you think this is something you might want to play? Do you think it's something you want to see more of? If you're completely bored with this game, with this board game, card game, let us know. We'll switch back over to being regular video game streams, which we've been doing on the weekends thanks to Gabe.
Which I will be streaming this Sunday. I just haven't figured out a game yet. And probably will be more Sea of Thieves because I really want to get that Coral Curse. If not, it may be some Apex Legends. It's D&D.
The D&Der is intrigued.
Yes, it may be Apex, maybe some Destiny. It really just depends. If you missed the previous weekend stream, I was playing Sea of Thieves and Halo Infinite because I was lucky enough to get invited to the flight. This is Hearts.
Yeah, thank you for the Extra Life donation. Thank you very much. And thank you from the kids, of course. And thank you for being an Extra Lifer. Thank you for raising money for the kids. Please let us know when you plan on doing your Extra Life stream. I do want to stop by. I want to hang out. We'll have Gabe come and join.
Yes.
You know, we'll come join your party. But yeah, so this game, as you can see, it's not quite D&D, but it does play on tiles like you would on D&D. It can play on hexagon or square tiles. The cards are written where it can work on both, but this is more focused on combat than, say, the story-driven element you would see in Dungeons and Dragons. And also, there's so many factors in this game that are risk and reward and randomized that it creates a new experience each time. So, although D&D is huge, and I wish I could say I love D&D, but I haven't played. I know this plays differently, and I know this feels different, and I've had wonderful playtesters that have given me a lot of input on this game to help kind of shape it to where it's at now. The interestingness for your game. Cool, thank you. I usually have incentive to torture me, so there's more of that. You know, the Extra Life stream I usually help with each year has a similar torture device. My buddy Ray, who hosts those streams, has a shot collar that he wears. What is your thing? Do you do shot collars? Do you do what is your? Now I want to hear about your stream for a little bit. Feel free to share a little bit for us. I actually need to help Gabe clean up a little bit.
I'm almost done already, so.
While you're typing, I will say that, if you didn't hear earlier, this is a game that is going to be published very soon. I'm working with the publisher. I'm actually getting some artwork finalized and requested right now, so that's something I want to get done, of course, before it hits the market. But I have decided that it's something that we're going to keep a little closer to home for now until we line up with the bigger distributor. But probably going to be looking at Etsy for my original launch. But we are going to have some fun with the Kickstarter, and we're going to have a fun event there. But for now, we're just showing off different features and how it works, and a few other interesting aspects of the game on Wednesdays. So please feel free to tune in. Let us know your input. Let us know. Oh, I meant to say this on stream as well. If you guys have a character or a concept you would like introduced into the game, let me know. It's not too late for me to edit that core set. So if you have some input, I'd be glad to hear it. I meant Bean Boozled and Gross Sodas. I love it. I love it. I haven't actually played Bean Boozled. I know of it, but I've never actually played the game. It's just a spin.
You spin it, and it's like, oh, select from this one. So you pull one of this out, and it's either, let's say, Dirty Socks or Creamy Marshmallow. So it's your, or you could have one that's like, oh, here's green apple or vomit. Here's watermelon or here's dirt. So it's very grotesque on some of them. I know another one they did was like, here's kiwi or boogers. So
that's fun. I definitely want to check it out.
Here's blueberry or toothpaste.
One interesting thing to kind of turn the tables a little bit. Gabe and I have a collection of interesting foods that generally are things we don't like to eat. And we used to spin a wheel and do a randomizer on an item each time we hit a new follower. And we're like 10 followers behind on that.
Yeah.
So we are going to probably just do that all at once and have a crazy thing too. So maybe we'll join you in the Extra Life. And every time you take a punishment, we'll take a punishment too. We'll share the pain. But we try to close up the stream at 8 o'clock, and we usually run over a little bit.
Especially since we started streaming the board game, or the tabletop.
But I'm actually off tomorrow, which is interesting. But I know Gabe's got a lot of things to do tonight. He's got places to be. And yes. I've got... honestly, I'm still working on the game on the inside, trying to get a few more things polished up. So we are going to have to wrap up here in a few minutes. It has been fun. Please join us next week or this weekend if you want to see some Xbox games. I'm going to leave it open since he hasn't locked one down yet.
If you wish to join me, just send us a whisper on Twitch, and I'll try to get you in there if you're on Xbox or if it's even a cross-platform game. So, Heck, I actually may do a Monster Hunter stream because a bunch of a good amount of my friends we're kind of getting back into Iceborne, so we're kind of on the road to Fatalis, which is the final enemy of Monster Hunter.
Fun.
He's
Are you
hard.
still hunting down a specific suit of armor?
As it sits, I'm trying to build a suit that's really good. I've been told that either gold or silver Rathalos or even Atrion armor is really good. I'm just trying to get, mainly I'm decoration farming, just so that way I can get the build that I want to get.
I miss Monster Hunter. I watched him play his last stream and just brought back this old memories, that old nostalgia of like, man, I need to get back into this game. It's not even that old, and I have it. I just need to dust it off.
Yeah, but sadly, cross-platform is never coming to it, sadly.
But sorry, I'm straying away. We are wrapping up for the night. I do want to hear more from you. Please check us out, and I am going to be following you here. If you follow us, we follow you. That's kind of our motto for a while. So you'll see that follow coming up shortly. So I'll be looking out for your streams. But if there is a specific time slot you have, please let us know, because then I can mark it on my calendar, know to be there. Speaking of calendar, mine might not be updated on Twitch.
It doesn't.
Currently.
It literally says Scarlet Nexus for for every Wednesday.
Nah. Okay, I need to update that because it's not. It's going to be this card game.
Oh wait, no, it actually has it. It updated to the dungeon game.
Cool. So I couldn't put an end date, so it's going to show every Wednesday at this time slot until I go in there and change it again. Yeah, change all your passwords. Keep everything safe. Enjoy some Smash Brothers. Get ready for Sora. And there was something else. I always forget that one thing.
We appreciate you coming by and saying hello and giving us a follow. We always appreciate it.
But we'll see you next time, hopefully with music, because I'm 2 weeks late on having music set back up for the stream. We kind of need it. But if you like the game, let me know. If you want to see different features in the game, let me know. And I don't know if I love, or hate the whole permanently reduce your speed in this game. That's ugly.
That is ridiculous.
That's ugly. Like, I want it on my end. I want to knock some bosses down a notch. But
oh yeah, it'd be wonderful if that was the case.
But I need steel. I need to get steel working. But either way, it's been fun. Thank you again, and
we'll catch you
please,
next.
If you have any D&D friends that are interested, let them know, because I want to get word out about this game before it comes out. Because the more successful the Kickstarter is, the more likely you can have it in your living room. So, this mic's picking up those dice. That is impressive. No, you're fine. I'm like watching the mic pick that up. I'm like, cool, interesting. But it's been fun. I'll see you guys.